In this world of technology, things are ever changing, rearranging. You need someone to help you out. I know someone who can. Come and take a journey with me as we go through the land of technology. You'll never be alone. You'll be with Paul Amadeus Lane in the tech zone.
Welcome back. Third and final segment of the show, don't ya know? You're with Paul Amadeus Lane in the tech zone. Yes, you are. Hope you enjoyed our chat with one of the stars from The Expanse on Amazon Prime, their new home. Kaz Anwar joining me talking about his character Alex, what we have to look forward to in this season. Had a chance to get a sneak peek of 6 episodes. Wow, I'm blown away by the storyline and definitely where it's going. Big shout out to my friends over at Amazon for giving me the sneak peek of it. And I think you'll be greatly surprised of the direction of the show. And Alex, Kaz, Alex is his stage name. Talked about that as well. All right, third and final segment. So we're going to end our show talking about driverless vehicles, autonomous vehicles. I remember this time last year, I was joined by a great company talking about what they were doing with their Lidar technology and MEMS technology when it comes to autonomous vehicles and what that means for driverless cars in the future. Well, transport a year later, I was able to get them on again to talk about what they're going to do at CES 2020 and what's the company been up to over the last year. And I'm so excited to hear about some of the great strides and innovation when it comes to driverless vehicles. Are you ready? I am. I mean, let's embrace it. Of course, with anything, there are things we worry about and are concerned with, and rightfully so. And I'm so glad that my next guest talks about how his company is addressing their concerns and what we have to look forward to when it comes to autonomous vehicles. 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm so happy to have with me right now Dr. Lele Shinohara, who joins me to talk about what's going on with Robosense. He's the VP of Research and Development. Dr. Shinohara, how are you?
Yes, I'm doing well. It's an exciting year this year. So then since the CES, so we meet on this tech zone. So now, in the 2019, we have great progress on the development on the LiDAR sensors.
Awesome. Well, welcome back to the show. And I love talking to you guys last year and meeting up with you guys in Vegas and talking about some of this great innovation. So I am so looking forward to finding out what's been happening. And to start it off, let's talk about how Robosense is the first when it comes to MEMS-based LiDAR solid-state technology out there. And for some of our viewers and listeners who may not know what that is, can you explain that to them, please?
Yes. We are the Robosense is currently developing MEMS-based solid-state LiDAR. So it's compared with the standard LiDAR system. For example, we know quite a lot on the autonomous driving vehicle. This the quite big, huge, the mechanical spinning LiDAR. So then this is quite normally. So I call it the first generation of the LiDAR. So the MEMS is it's not let's say having a so big and the size, and also not so much things is inside. It's moving. It's only using a very very tiny, the 5 millimeters the MEMS to scanning the light, to scan the environment. So then this is make the MEMS the LiDAR device is so unique because it can make the things much more simple, much lighter, and much lower cost.
Wow, that's always good to hear, hearing things like that when it comes to technology. And from your opinion, your vantage point, what is the future of autonomous vehicles out there? Where are we at in the stream of time?
The autonomous driving vehicles since the development is a couple of years ago. So, I would say from the last year or even this year, there is a big the improvement because we do see a lot of the autonomous driving vehicle is on the testing, on the field testing. So then more and more company also realize the importance for the safety, the detection of the environmental detection, the passengers is more accurately so to operate the autonomous driving vehicle safe. So then we do see recently, and there are two kind of the autonomous driving vehicle very popular. One is the autonomous driving vehicles for the trucks or for the heavy duty trucks. So then those kind of the truck do not carry the people, is carrying the goods or the carrying the packages in the port, in the airport. So then in a controlled environment. So then this controlled environment makes the autonomous driving much easier and safer. So then this is one big the progress since recently. So the other is the robotaxi. We do see quite a lot of the companies they started to operate to do some trial operation of the robotaxi. So those kind of the trial operation you need to have some of the safety driver in it, but it makes the let's say the autonomous driving a little bit more closer to the final operations. So then we do see a great progress recently.
I love it. I love it. So that really helps us to see that there's more than just one type of different technologies out there when it comes to LIDAR and all these different types out there. Is there anything else you'd like to speak on about the different types of LIDAR technologies and autonomous vehicles out there?
Yes. The lidar. So let's say it's currently it's one of the most important the sensor for to ensure the safety driving. So because the autonomous driving vehicle, we do need let's say we call it the HOD, the functional safety for the environmental perception. Right now we have the camera, we have the radar, but all of those do have some of the limitation. So then, including the LiDAR to have the three types of the sensor fusion to get a fully, let's say the safety the perception. This are the different types. And so far, we experienced quite a lot on this is the first generation the mechanical spinning lidar. So then this is rather it's called a product. I would more call it a instrument. It's used for a lot of the autonomous driving testing. So then it's provide a very accurate, very let's say it's also the excellent the detection performance. But only the difficulty is right now is those mechanical spinning lidar is very expensive. So then it's when we talking to the go to the mass production to big deployment. So those kind of the lidar is too have a too high cost. So then we focused on the MEMS-based solid state lidar. So then this we can we can reduce the cost to much less than $1,000 per pieces. So then this kind of the low-cost LiDAR system is able to enable the autonomous driving, enable a safety environmental perception, also make sure the LiDAR is much more useful and possible, easy to use, and also, let's say, the cost is lower enough to be acceptable by the mass production vehicles. This is what is our the targeting. So then, in addition to this, we are focused on the smarter the sensor system. So we call it smart sensor system because we are not only just provide this pure the LiDAR hardware. We do also have our the software as an AI-based perception algorithm running inside of our the sensor. We have the system on the SoC chip inside to make the sure the output of the LiDAR sensor is already the object so detected by the sensor is classified so the sensor can tell the autonomous driving vehicles it's a pedestrian or the car or a bicycle or a truck.
So that really shows how you compare it to competitors out there by the amount of work that you guys put involved with research and development. And looking at what you're responsible for, the research and development. Why is that so important when it comes to a product, especially when it comes to autonomous vehicle, to have that nice, robust research and development?
Yes. So then, and at the beginning we mentioned that, so then the safety is the most important key the factor for the autonomous driving. So therefore, to ensure the autonomous driving vehicles during the vehicle driving by itself, so then we needed to really guarantee the 100% the robustness of the sensor or the system. So then therefore, we needed to put a lot of effort to do the development to make sure there will be no single the failure is happened during the entire lifetime of the vehicle. This is very important to ensure the safety driving for not only after the during the testing. It's when we are talking about the autonomous driving vehicles sell to the customers. So then it may last for a couple years or even more than 10 years. So then we needed to make sure in this during the entire lifetime the sensor and the technology which is used in the autonomous driving vehicle are safe. There are no failure will happen during the let's say during the lifetime.
I love it, and we as consumers, we appreciate all that you guys are putting into the research and development. Before I let you go, is there anything else out there you'd like to let the viewers and the listeners know, and how can we find out more information about Robosense?
Yes. So as I mentioned at the beginning, so then this year we have agreed to really progress the improvement on the sensor development. We are one step very close to the final mass production. We have the pre-mass production and the samples ready for the MEMS solid-state LiDAR. So then this year we are also focused on the smart LiDAR sensor system. So on the upcoming CES, so then please visit the booth at the North Hall, the 6138, the 6138. We have the smart LiDAR sensor demonstrate on during the CES. So then, if you want to find out more of the information, you can also go to our website at robosense.ai. So then you will find a lot of the new for the product and also a lot of the really the testing videos, the result from our website.
Awesome. Dr. Lele Shinohara, looking forward to seeing you in Vegas in just a few weeks and getting ready to check out some of this great technology. It's great catching up with you. Great talking with you all the way in Shanghai, right, my friend?
Yes, exactly.
Sounds good. So technology brings us together. And looking forward to seeing you at CES coming up in Vegas. Great talking to you, my friend.
Thank you very much. Look forward to meet you in CES.
Once again, I'd like to thank Dr. Lele Shinohara for joining me from Robosense. I'm looking forward to talking to him live from CES as well. Don't forget to keep track of all of our live coverage we're going to have at CES 2020. We're going to be broadcasting live from ABC News Radio KMET. We're going to be doing some from the live stream channel, from Facebook, Twitter, all of it. We're going to keep you up to date on all the great things, innovation happening at CES 2020. But before I let you go, what if I told you there's a cool way to work out without acting like you're working out? Well, go visit my friends at mironvr.com. That's MIERON and check out some of the great innovation that they have when it comes to workout. I actually use this in my workout program. Virtual reality makes it fun, and even if you have limited mobility like me, you can access some of the great programs that help keep you fit and have a lot of fun. And when you go there, they're going to hook you up, give you a special discount. I'm not going to tell you what the discount is. You got to go there and check it out. If you go to Miron, MIERONVR.com, use the promo code Paul on Wheels. That's Paul on Wheels, all one word, and they'll hook you up. All right. So until next time, folks, we're going to be talking more and more CES as we lead up to the show that's less than 3 weeks away. talking about some of that great innovation, the Super Bowl of technology on the world stage. You don't want to miss that. Until next time, folks, love y'all. Take care. Connect with me, PaulAmadeusLane.com. Until next time, folks.
In this world of technology, things are ever changing, rearranging. You need someone to help you out. I know someone who can. Come and take a journey with me as we go through the land of technology. You'll never be alone. You'll be with Paul Amadeus Lane in the tech zone.